Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Logan Paul, Tommy Fury. Get this, Logan Paul desperate to avenge Jake's loss to Tommy Fury. He says, quote, "I'll kill that kid." Logan Paul expressed his desire to fight Tommy Fury and avenge his younger brother's Jake's loss in Saudi Arabia after months of bad blood and social media jabs. The problem child lost out via split decision to Fury, the first defeat of his professional boxing career to date. And he said this also, he said, "If you don't rematch Fury, I'd like to handle that. That was my first instinct. I'm going to kill that kid." Yeah, that's what I said. It's my little brother. Fuck that. Inflatable arm, mother sucker. F you. Wow. Those are the words of Logan Paul. And let me counterpunch. Excuse me. I think that Logan Paul is on fire to make his name known once again. You know, I can't help but to think about the Adrian Broner Mayweather analogy when Mayweather wanted to fight Maidana because Maidana beat Adrian Broner. The only difference here is Logan Paul is actually Jake Paul's brother, bigger brother. You know, bigger Billy Goat, like I like to say. But I say now, I mean, that would be a good fight for a lot of reasons. You know, Logan Paul's a big guy, just like Jake. He's a little taller. I don't know if the outcome would be the same because Logan, he actually fights and he scraps, whereas Jake Paul now kind of plods, you know, and sets up power shots. So it would be a different and a totally different fight. And there is a great motivational factor behind that. You know, your little brother got beat up, so here you come being bigger brother. You know, I think of Liam Smith and Callum Smith. You know, Canelo beat them both. Right? I think of stuff like that when you talk about brother avengement. Okay? But the reasonable, rational thought that I had was let Jake Paul fight his own battles. Yeah. I think Jake Paul needs to redeem himself because it's not like he did terrible. He didn't do great, but he didn't do terrible either. The knockdown really, you know, gave him that climax, you know, that showed that he has power, you know, from that fight because he was outpunched, he was outboxed, you know, he was somewhat outclassed, okay, because of the first two that I mentioned. But he was the only one that did get the knockdown in that fight. However, I think he gassed out in the 8th round, which if it would have went 9-10, there would have been a greater chance of him going down to the mat, and there wouldn't be no split decision at all. You know, possibly a stoppage because he had ran out of gas, right? He really didn't know what to do. He started holding a lot. You know, opposite of what Tommy Fury was doing at the time, but similar to what Tommy Fury was doing at the beginning of the fight. So, yeah, I would think that Jake Paul needs that peace of mind, being that that's the first fighter that he's actually fought. He needs his right and his time to reshine. Bars. I think that Logan Paul, that would be a good fight, but I think that's too premature as of right now. You guys tell me what you think of Logan Paul wanting to avenge his brother Jake for the loss that he had by Tommy Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.